Hey TFS, and what's up photography fam? It's your girl Fun Size, and I'm back with another fun creation. In today's video we're going to be going over lenses. I know it's not the fun part about photography, but it is something very important that you need to know when it comes to doing photography. And believe it or not, these little dots on here, let me get a good focus in there for you guys. Like badow, badoom, badoom. Yeah, those little dots right there. Where's that little one? Boom. They actually represent different things on your cameras, and you actually need to be careful when it comes to lining up your lens with your body, because you can actually mess up your camera like that. And that's what today's video is all about. So let's jump into it. So guys, we're losing lights. I'm going to jump into this really quickly for you guys. And just to sum it up really quickly, there's two different colors on your lenses, like I had explained to you previously, and they actually represent something different. One is electo, and then one is electo standard. So there's EF and then there's EFS. I'll be sure to leave that information in the description box below for you. But the red dot and the white dot is actually to square up, well, more so line up with the red and square dot. So we're also going to learn how to connect our body to our lens in the same video while we're at it. So, and when you're doing this, you want to be sure that you keep your lens out of any airway and, any dust particles from getting inside of it, because that's definitely something you don't want to happen, because you can actually damage your camera. But back to what we're talking about, guys. And if your Canon camera lens has both a red dot and a white square to line up the body, when you're mounting the lens, then that is when it is an EFS, and that just stands for short back focus. So that just means the lens is more so, what do I want to say? The lens is more so like sitting into the body. Like, honestly, the difference between the two, let me get my belly out of there for you, sorry. Honestly, the difference between the two is purely just cosmetics. Like, that's pretty much what it is. It's just one can sit deeper into the camera body when connected, and that is the EFS. And then there's less space between the lens and the sensor. And the idea between developing EF lens in the first place was to create a more cost-effective solution. Boom. I literally had to say everything this way. So I don't know why, but saying everything on camera for some reason and watching me say it always gets me tongue-tied. I'm learning to work on that, so bear with me. Now, just to recap over everything one more time, you have an EF lens and then you have an EFS lens, and the EFS stands for short back and the EF stands for, regular. So we have EF and then you have EFS. So white, red, and then more so EFS, which is just electo standard, will actually just sit more into the body. So let's start off by connecting these lenses so you can see what I mean by when I say the difference between those two lenses sitting in each other. So you have your red, and like I said, you want to keep everything out of the airway because you don't want any dust particles getting in there. But you're going to line up those marks. So red with red, white with white. You want to twist it on there just like that. That's your cap. Hopefully it's a good vision for you guys. And then you're just going to twist. Be careful. Let me do it this way for you. You're going to twist until you hear like this little noise. I want to bring it close to my mic so you can hear it. Hopefully you guys heard that. And that's when you know your lens is on correct. Do not, and I repeat, do not move your body without hearing that click, or you will regret it. These lenses, as we all know, if you have one or you just have one from your starter kit, if you're trying to upgrade and replace your lens, they can become very expensive. Like I said, this part is not the fun in photography, but knowing this will help you in the long run with keeping your camera up to date and staying on point with better photography. So let's focus on that. So now we have that one, and as you can see, the EFS just sits placed into the body. And then if you want to take it apart, there's this little button right here on your camera. You can press that in and it will release the lens for you. So just press it and it untakes. Boom. And then you have your other lens, which is your, I don't know why my mic I don't know why the mic is fighting me today, guys, but whatever. We're just going to rock out with it like this. And then we have our other lens right here. And, well, that's the body. Sorry, guys. We have our body that we have to mount our EFS lens onto, our EF lens, and we are going to connect the white onto the white, which is the white square. And the difference is one literally has a square and one is literally a circle. So the white square sorry, white square to line up to the body when it's mounting the lens. Yeah, there we go. It's the EFS. So white is EFS and red is, and that's how we do that one. I'm sorry, guys. That's super crappy. Let me show you that in a better format. Doesn't care that we're losing light? So what? I'm a mic. So as you guys already know, like I said, we're going to untake the mic. And we're just not going to crop any of this out of the video because that is the whole point of this being a real YouTube video. So here, as you can see, we have our white square with our white square. And then we're just going to line those two up. And then we're going to twist until we hear our click. And that's how we know we are connected. And that is literally, guys, how you connect your body to your lens. Your body to your lens. This is the body. This is the lens. You already knew that, then you should not be on this video. But if you didn't know that, thank you for tuning in. And I wish you all the best on starting your new photography business. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, some feedback down below. And to be honest with you, I feel like we both can learn a little bit more when it comes to our lenses. So tell me down below, what lens do you use? Like, what lens is your starter lens, like, currently? Like, what's currently on your kits? I have currently the 18 to 55, as I said in my last video, but my go-to lens is literally my 18 to 135 millimeter. That is my favorite lens. I'm learning to work with the 50, and the one that I'm currently shooting for right now is between an 85 and a 24 millimeter lens. So let me know, like I said before, guys, what did you think of this video? And if you want more videos where you can learn your photography equipment and just get some more feedback of what I do behind the scenes and all that good stuff, just let me know. Later for now, guys, and how I end all of my videos. Learn to love yourself before trying to love someone else. Get out there and take some pictures.